Hello Libra, so I'm doing your love read for the month of August 2025. As always, please only take the messages that you know are meant for you. Don't force anything to fit with your situation, okay? Use your discernment. These are general readings. It's not going to be for everyone, right? Beauty, interesting. Okay, so you've got healing, twin flame, shallow, and beauty. Right, so the situation, it looks like it does require some healing, of course, with the message of healing being here. We're looking at a twin flame situation, but you've got shallowness. Someone's bored, empty, or maybe they don't see this connection here for what it really is with this twin flame, okay? I feel like this person quite possibly has got different beliefs than you do. Maybe they don't subscribe to the twin flame connection. And do you know what? That's absolutely fine, because everyone's entitled to their own beliefs, their own opinions. It's saying here that you're needing to heal the situation, that you need to release the situation. Okay, there needs to be some sort of purification here that goes on. I feel like someone doesn't want to do the work. They don't want to do the healing work on themselves. This could possibly be the other person that you're dealing here with, Libra, okay? So is this healing for Libra? The Nine of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. So this is starting something new. It's starting a new project, okay? That could provide a lot of healing energy for someone. You've also got the Ten of Pentacles, which is about your legacy, hard work paying off. It's your happy ending. Someone's building towards their happy ending here, okay? But they're realizing that potentially they have to do it on their own with that Nine of Pentacles. King of Wands. Okay, so there is an attraction here with another individual. It's kind of like wishing that you could share your life with another person here. Knight of Wands, but it doesn't look like they want to settle. So the classic case of two people wanting two entirely different things here. One person's ready to make the commitment, move in, start a family, build a home, and all of that good stuff. And the other one's just focused on having a good time, you know, indulging in whatever they want, whenever they want. They're not really looking at being committed at this particular time. So two people are wanting two different things, and it's causing a lot of conflict here. What's going on with the twin flame energy for Libra, please? King of Wands. Seven of Wands, the Devil, Two of Swords, and the Three of Swords. Okay, so someone's not seeing that the other person is hurting, that they're in a lot of pain, because they are wanting commitment and the other person doesn't want to be committed. They don't feel ready to be tied down here. They're actively rejecting making anything official. This may or may not be a twin flame connection. Again, not everybody is going to subscribe to the twin flame dynamics, okay? And that's fine. The point being, someone feels this connection very, very strongly, and the other one simply does not, and they're not going to be budged. Yeah, the Devil's coming out again. So they're just focused on self-gratification, okay? Short-term self-gratification. They are avidly rejecting getting married, making things official, moving in, having a family, anything like that. Like, they are strongly, strongly against that, and they don't seem to be changing their opinion anytime soon, okay? Yeah, Seven of Cups, which leaves the other person confused. Well, why not? Is there something wrong? Is there something wrong with me? Is there something wrong with the connection? And the truth is that this person, they're just simply not in that place in their life right now where they genuinely feel ready for the Ten of Pentacles, for that strong connection. See how it's the Seven of Cups with the Ten of Pentacles? And then there's confusion surrounding that, because apparently other people have been telling this person Oh yeah, they will settle. They will eventually, but I'm not seeing that they will. Page of Wands. They're just enjoying their life at the moment, the way that it is. Untethered, without discipline. That's basically how this person prefers to live here. And it's a stark contrast to what someone else wants. Okay, so someone has to make a decision here then about the future of this connection. Was this shallow, this hollow, empty, bored energy? The Two of Pentacles. So someone needs to weigh up what it is that they really, really want. Are they going to stick it out with this shallow individual, knowing full well that there's not likely ever going to be a solid future with that person? It is difficult though, because clearly someone is in love with an individual who is non-committal, who is just keeping them swinging in the wind here, who's not, you know, there's no depth to that connection. So someone wants depth, the other one just wants fun. Someone wants a house, home and family, the other one just wants to be able to come and go as they please. Yeah, King of Pentacles. See? Hangman with the King of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles with shallow. It's not going to work to try and force this person to commit, to get married, to get engaged, to move in. Like, it's not going to work. Someone could be forcing this to work. I'm feeling there's a bit of an ultimatum here at hand with the Two of Pentacles, which again, I don't see that any kind of ultimatum is going to work either. So someone is going to have to cut their losses here, start telling the truth about how they truly, truly feel, start revealing that they're not happy with this situation. Okay, someone's going to have to stand up for themselves. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay, so the Eight of Pentacles, that's working hard. Four of Swords off center. Okay, so one person's working on the connection, the other person is not. So it's time to tell the truth. But again, it's difficult because clearly someone is in love with a non-committal individual. It's like you can't just, or someone can't just shut off their feelings just because they're not getting what they want. So it's a really difficult situation here. Libra, if this is you, ultimately you are going to have to choose, okay, what is really important to you, and to start creating that life. And if you have to create it with someone else, then so be it. Okay, because you're needing someone who is kind-hearted. You need someone who can see the beauty in a committed relationship. And this person here, they're just not able to do that. It's not their thing. It's kind of like they're saying, yeah, I'm just built diff. Okay, the World. So for beauty, you've got the World, the Star, the Nine of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords. Yeah. So it's time, basically, Libra, to reevaluate your contribution to this one-sided connection, okay? Because it isn't working. You have to reevaluate. Pause and reflect on what it is that you really want. Is it because you're not getting that teamwork here, so it's not really going to work? You've got the card of victory with the World, and it's right next to the Star, which is healing, recovery, rebuilding, and you're rebuilding towards your happiness and your wish fulfillment, okay? But your wish fulfillment's only going to come through if you close out this cycle, because at the moment you're closed out from the beauty of life, because this individual, like I said, they just want a different, like an entirely different lifestyle than what you want. And so I'm not seeing that you are actually going to be able to compromise with this person. So it's going to be better for you to close out this cycle. You will recover from it. You will heal from it. You do get wish fulfillment. You do not get wish fulfillment with this person, though. So what's next for Libra in love? What's next for Libra in love? Okay. What have we got? We're not taking all that because that's bullshit. The Hermit and the Four of Pentacles. So with this, what is next for you in love, Libra, is taking some time out, taking some time by yourself, learning more about yourself, because the Hermit is the highest expression of yourself due to that self-mastery, okay? So it's taking that time, focusing on self-mastery. Again, this combination, it feels like you're making the solid investments. You will be making solid investments. It is not with that devil energy, though. Whoever the fuck they are, it is not with them. What is next for Libra in love? It feels like you're holding out on hope that this person's going to change their mind, that one day they will start investing properly into the connection. Again, I'm not seeing it though, because you've got the Seven of Pentacles that's coming out off center. So the more you give, the more they'll take, and the less that you're going to get in return, with the Seven of Pentacles coming out off center. Okay. Ace of Swords, yeah, it's truth bomb time. It's time for you to tell the truth, speak the truth, live the truth. Even if it is painful, it needs tackled. You got the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck there. So you do get your Ten of Cups, your wish fulfillment, your Four of Wands, your marriage, your commitment, your house, home, family, kids, white picket fence, everything that you ever wanted. It is coming in for you. You've got Justice here, your major arcana, but you have to make that final decision here, Libra. So the lifestyle that you want, it is available to you in your future if you're wanting it. It's not going to be with that person. Eight of Wands, move quickly, moving quickly out of the confusion, out of the daydreams, okay? Taking your destiny in your own hands, making or taking the necessary risks here that's required. So someone feels like leaving this individual is a risky move, but ultimately it's what's needing to happen here if you're wanting to assure the healthiest future for yourself possible here, Libra. And holding on to that person, whether they're your twin flame or not, is not going to be the healthiest course of action to take, because they're holding you back. They're holding you back from your happiness. Happiness, the sea otter for your healing message. To be the master of playful living. Release expectations and enjoy every day. Let worries go and instead choose love. Surrender to the waves. Your good destiny of love is sure. So your good destiny of love is assured. Okay, happiness is in your own hands here, Libra. It is not in the hands of someone else, especially not in the hands of another person where you feel like you're basically having to force them to be with you. That's not happiness, okay? Any point in time a relationship turns into a situation where you feel like you're having to force someone to stay, bribe them to stay, then that's a sure sign signal that it's time to leave. Okay, so your focus needs to be on being in the flow state. So get in the zone, loving life, focused, keep your vibes high. Your skill meets challenge and flotation therapy. And also focus on loving where you are. Appreciate the current circumstances in a twisted way so you can see how the dynamics are playing out in this situation. And it makes you realize either, yes, I want that, or no, I don't want that, okay? It comes through appreciating where you currently are. When you appreciate where you currently are, or when you see where you currently are, you can then make the changes. Ask yourself why you want what you want. So why do you want this person? They're treating you like crap. They've made it crystal clear multiple times. They do not want to settle. They will never settle. They do not want what you want. Why is it that you still want this person when they've made it clear? See the beauty in it all, okay? So see the beauty in everything, even when it's painful. Right, so let's take a look at more of a light-hearted deck here so we can close out your read. What else? Yeah, there you go. Stop chatting shit. Time for a ticking off, methinks. There's gossip goblins lurking. We talk shit when we're bored, or when we have no focus, or when we feel shit about ourselves. So sort it out, yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, be careful of anybody who's trying to convince you, oh, you can make it work, yada, yada, yada. Okay, they're chatting shit. Just be careful of any sort of gossip goblins, right, who are trying to put unhealthy ideas in your head. But yeah, that is what I have for you. Short and sweet today, Libra. Personal readings, they're available on my website, phoenixkeyatarot.com. Link for that's in my description box below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.